Get to know the Filipinas competing at the Philippine Women's Open. As the country hosts its first ever WTA 125 tournament, for Filipinas will be testing their mettle against international tennis players in the singles main draw of the inaugural Philippine Women's Open. Most of the Filipinas who will be proudly carrying the flag are young, local talent who are eager to get a taste of high-level competition and gain valuable experience from the historic tournament. Alex Ela. Leading the pack is WTA number 49 Alex Ela, who is also the number 2 seed in the home tournament. Ela confirmed her participation in the tournament last week after an early exit in the Australian Open. The 20-year-old Filipina tennis ace was earlier given a wild card in the main draw by organizers. Ela is seen by many as the local favorite to win the historic tournament, following her stellar 2025 season on the WTA Tour. But for Ela, she's not letting the home court and home crowd advantage get to her head, choosing to focus on the tournament just like she always does. I never, going into any tournament whatsoever, I never go in expecting to win the whole thing. So, although this is at home, my mindset in that sense is no different, she said. So, I take it match by match. I'll do everything I can to win my first one. But if not, it is what it is.
You can't win all the time, Ela added.
Last December, the 20-year-old won gold at the 33rd Southeast Asian Games in Thailand, ending the country's drought in women's singles tennis. Ela will open her campaign against a familiar foe, Russian tennis player Alina Kareva, who beat her in straight sets in their last meeting in 2020. More than winning, Ela believes it's already a huge step forward for Philippine tennis to have its first ever WTA 125 tournament. I think the fact that this is happening and the fact that I'm able to have a match at home is really the focus of this tournament. And the fact that there are so many Filipinos in the draw, that's the focus and the highlight of this week for me more than winning the whole thing, she said. Tenny Maitis was the second Filipina announced to be competing in the main draw of the Philippine Women's Open after being granted a wild card. The 18-year-old Mleng, Cotabato native, received a wild card to the main draw as the number 2 top tennis player in the country, behind Ela. Maitis is grateful for the opportunity to compete against high-level players in her first ever WTA tournament, especially at home. I'm so very grateful for the wild card. It's a great opportunity to compete at this higher level and gain valuable experience. So I see it as an invitation to do better, to do my best, the 18-year-old said. I'm so very grateful for the wild card. It's a great opportunity to compete at this higher level and gain valuable experience. So I see it as an invitation to do better, to do my best, she added. Maitis is training under coach Bobby Angelo and the Philippine Tennis Academy. The rising star had a great 2025, winning the Gentry Open women's singles title and her first Philippine-Colombian Association (PCA) championship. Maitis also won 2 bronze medals, women's doubles and team events, at the 33rd SEA Games last December. The 18-year-old high school student is taking her talents abroad as she is set to play varsity collegiate tennis for the University of Hawaii later this year. The first assignment of Maitis will be SEA Games silver medalist, Thailand's Maningkaya Sawenki, whom Ela beat in the 33rd SEA Games gold medal match. Kay and Emina will be getting a taste of high-level competition at the Philippine Women's Open. Emina initially booked a ticket to the qualifying draw after ruling the WTA playoffs between local players. But her wild card was upgraded to the main draw, pitting her against WTA-level players and fellow Filipinas. Emina was named Most Valuable Player in UAAP Season 87, representing the University of Santo Tomas.